Everybody, welcome to you all. Jess here, Key Tarot. This is going to be a real quick general reading. I love you all so much. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll find out who this is for and what it's about, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, I'm going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland. Interesting. Oh boy. Oh snap. I have the Emperor and the Empress that come out together. I've got the Empress in the upright and the Emperor in the reverse. Let's take a little gander at that. I love to shuffle on camera so you guys can see how this works out. When I first picked up this deck and I split it, I had the Seven of Pentacles on one side and I had the Hierophant on the other side. And I feel like, and instantly I thought somebody here is waiting for a commitment from somebody. And I had a feeling when I sat down to do this reading that there was going to be something substantial to do with like a twin flame dynamic. I just saw 121 on the counter. And I started this reading at 11:56 a.m. Okay. All right, let's dig into this. So somebody out there, one of you, it feels like, is waiting on someone to make a commitment to you and they're not showing you what you need to see. Okay. Whoever this Emperor energy is, and you know, it's not about your gender because the Empress is divine feminine energy. The Emperor is divine masculine energy. Whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, it feels like they attach to this Empress energy, and this Empress was all in, but this Emperor, the Emperor in the reverse is someone who lets it all go. There's someone who makes big mistakes. They lose big empires, you know, when they're in the reverse. But I have this King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Good, good, good. Hold on. Snap. Oh, snap. Hold on. This is bananas. Wow. There's your Seven of Pentacles that I saw when I first started. 7 major arcana out of 8 and 1 court card. That's bananas. Good. All right, so it feels like whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, they're trying to make good decisions. They're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to tell the truth. They're trying to be honest. This Empress knows what needs to happen in this situation. And I have the Sun. I have the Hierophant again. I have the Lovers, the Judgment card, and the Tower here. Okay. So I'm going to call out a couple of a few zodiac signs here and only apply them to your life if they're significant to you. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. And we're going to move on into the reading in a minute. I've got Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Okay. All right. I feel like whoever this Empress is, you've been waiting, and I've got the King of Pentacles right there. Whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, there was some kind of flirtation with the Empress, and for whatever reason, this Empress was all in this situation, and this Emperor wasn't. There's about to be a change because whoever this Emperor is in the reverse, they're spending quite a bit of time alone right now. There's about to be a new beginning in your relationship because this person's about to make a major decision. And that's why we have this Two of Swords and this Lover's energy here. This has something to do with a workplace, some kind of workplace dynamic. It could be where you work. It could be where they work. You guys could work together. I'm not sure. There's a commitment that's needed here. I'm going to put that up there. This Emperor actually, if you're the Empress in this situation, this Emperor really does feel the way that you think that they feel. And it's reciprocal on both sides. But this Empress, whoever you are, you can't tell. Let me just, so many court cards, because this Emperor didn't tell the truth. They either tried to suppress the truth of how they felt. Or they just didn't tell this Empress how they were really feeling. But it's stacked up and it's built up. They've tried to just be friends with this Empress. I've got Sagittarius over here twice in a row. There's about to be a significant change in this dynamic. Okay. Let me clarify a little bit here, because I feel like this is a little bit cryptic. I can kind of see the whole story unfolding inside my head, but I'm having kind of a hard time illustrating this. And I think it's because there's a lot of muddy waters here. So basically what I have here is I have this Emperor and this Empress that have known one another in some way or another. And I think there was like a very divine connection here, obviously, because that's like kind of a twin flame dynamic, a divine counterpart dynamic. And somehow things went askew. And this Emperor decided that they couldn't be with this Empress for whatever reason. They tried to do the right thing. They may be trying to focus on finances. I have the King of Pentacles, King of Swords here, and also the King of Wands right there too. So we have a lot of court cards out here. And I feel like there's always been a lot of flirtation between the two of you, a lot of sexual attraction between the two of you, but also a lot of actual love between the two of you. And I feel like this Empress has been waiting on this Emperor to kind of bring it and be honest and make a commitment of some sort here. And I'm not sure why they haven't done it. But I'm going to do some digging. I'm going to figure it out, because I can see that whoever's on the masculine side of this, and it's, again, not about your gender. This is really about whatever energy you feel you embody. Whoever's on the masculine side of this, there is a lot of sexual attraction. There's a lot of, whoever this Emperor is, they're very attractive. They're very physically active. They're someone who receives a lot of attention. They're very fun. And this is someone who's very intelligent and also very financially adept. Okay. Whoever this Empress is, you take care of everyone around you. And I actually had like a little pull at my heart right there when I said that, because whoever you are, and you may not hear this nearly enough, but whoever you are, not only are you beautiful, not only do you take care of everyone, you do it from the inside out. You really are someone that other people notice those qualities in you. There's like a caretaking quality to you. It's a kindness. You may have long hair that may be either gray, it may be dyed or bleached. Something about your hair is significant. Oh, whoever you are, I am hearing you may feel like you're always a little bit disheveled because you're trying to do so much all the time. Or you may take care of, you may be someone who works with the elderly. You may be someone who is a teacher. You may be someone who works with children. There's a real caretaking quality to you here. You may support others in ways that those people aren't even aware of. There's just something about this Empress that is very caring and loving, and it comes from the inside out, and other people notice it about you, okay? And this Emperor is just as great as this Empress. Right now, though, they're feeling kind of at a loss, whoever this Emperor is. They feel like they're failing. They have so many good qualities happening in the three-dimensional world. They're very intelligent, like I said, and they're very financially adept. People love them. They love to be around them. They're very physically active. They may be in really good shape. They may, I'm seeing jogging or working out at the gym a lot, whoever this person is. But they feel wrong. There's something they feel, I'm hearing unfulfilled, but I think they feel almost false in their lives because they know they're supposed to be with this Empress, but they're not. And I'm not sure why that is. And I see deception here, and I see something that's getting out of hand. I see things that are falling apart in their lives, and I'm not sure why this emperor isn't with this empress. So I'm going to do some digging. Let's just grab another deck. I'm going to use this Super Lunaris Tarot. I've got the Death card here on the bottom of the deck. And again, this Page of Pentacles. Yep, there it is right there. At one point, oh golly, and there's the King of Wands again. At one point, whoever this emperor is, let everything in this dynamic with this empress go. Oh boy. They walked away from the connection, even though they knew that this empress was their person. They knew this was the person for them for forever. Because when we're talking about divine counterpart situations, it is for forever. That's why I always tell you never to worry about it. If not in this lifetime, the next lifetime. But this is a connection that feels like it's supposed to be fulfilled in this lifetime. And they've suppressed it all. I've got Cancerian energy. Lots of Leo here too. It's just all court cards and I haven't even shuffled yet. Let me just, whoever this empress is, they might be, and also this emperor too, I have to be honest. And there's the emperor again, as I was just mentioning them, the emperor. It feels like the two of you have a very telepathic connection. It's like you can read one another's mind. You can tell how one another is feeling from across the room or even across the country. There's the Seven of Pentacles again, and there's the Four of Wands. I think I can finally shuffle now. All right. It's really, you're very happy when you're around one another. There's the Page of Cups again. I got the Ace of Cups again, and I know I saw that. There it is right there. You definitely feel the same way about one another. Let me just, I think I'm going to have to get another deck because I've just pulled so many repeat cards out here. That Four of Wands is that Twin Flame 1111 card. This emperor in the reverse, whoever they are, I've got the emperor and the emperor here. They're very logical. They're someone who really struggles to think outside of the box or maybe think outside of the three-dimensional world. Whoever this empress is, you are very fluid in like blending the three-dimensional and the fifth-dimensional. You may be a tarot card reader or a healer. Like I said, a teacher. You may work with people who are, I just keep saying nursing home. I also see teacher. I see just someone who's always taking care of people around them. And it pulls at my heart because whoever you are, you're just very, very kind. Oh, boy. And this emperor really strives to be a great person. They strive to be a good person. And both of you are tremendously wonderful people. Why is this emperor not coming towards this empress? I have to know because like, I'm invested here. There's about to be a major change and a major shift that happens. And in fact, I think that that's what it is. It's not that the change is about to happen. The change has already happened. When this emperor and empress came into contact and met one another, the change started immediately. Oh my goodness. Things started to shift rapidly for this emperor and empress. And as soon as they met one another, as soon as they came into contact with one another, which is normal for divine counterpart energies, it is. And it's a lot to deal with. And it can happen slowly, incrementally over time, or it can be like a big explosion. I feel like this started to happen slowly, and then there was some kind of kaboom. I don't even know if it was a kaboom so much as a snuffing out. That's what it was. It wasn't even a boom. It was a snuffing out of this relationship, and it has everything to do with this emperor, and that's why they were initially in the reverse here. It's because they needed to look at things logically. They had to think about things logically. But the truth of the matter is that both of these people are perfectly suited for one another. Look, you've got this King and Queen of Pentacles here. And both of these people are financially well well off, or at least able to make a lot of money for themselves. Both of these people are happy people. Both of these people are physically active in their lives in whatever way. Both of these folks take care of others around them. These are good people. I love you guys. And I'm so glad to read your cards for you. At one point you came together and it's all been kind of, and you feel the same way about one another 100%. Both very attracted to each other too, physically. Let's find out, okay, why do I have this Seven of Swords over here, which is about this, like, not really telling the truth about how this Emperor is feeling. And I've got the King of Pentacles again. This Emperor is worried about their money. Well, the Empress has just as much money as the Emperor, so I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, it's a mystery. And I got the Ten of Pentacles with it, because let me just for funsies, I have the Ten of Pentacles twice here, right? And then we have this King of Pentacles here twice as well, okay? Okay. This Emperor may have felt like they couldn't possibly do another thing. They may have felt like they couldn't possibly make another change. Seems they had to make a decision with the Two of Swords again. This person had to make a decision. Am I going to be all in? Am I going to be all out? Am I going to go that direction or the other direction? And I have the Lovers out here somewhere. Where did it go? It's in here somewhere. With the Lovers energy, once I find it, because I don't remember what deck it came out with, but with the Lovers energy, that's someone who has to make a decision about what they want to do. There it is. What they want to do next, who they're going to be with, what they're going to pick, who they're going to pick. And this Emperor knows very well that this Empress is the one for them. Look at this Page of Pentacles. And I have this out there a couple of different times. I'm not going to even fuss about looking for the match to this from the other deck. But this Page of Pentacles knows a good thing when they see it. And they should have discarded every other option for themselves when they met this Empress, but they didn't. There's about to be a big kaboom. First, these two people met. They came together briefly, and then it was all kind of snuffed out very quickly. And this Emperor is really trying to get themselves into a better place, whether it's emotionally, mentally. I feel like their finances are good. I don't think that's the issue. They're about to spend a lot of time alone, whoever this Emperor is, maybe getting right with their spiritual selves. This Empress is kind of trucking along, and I don't see a lot of major changes for this Empress because they're very busy. They're just very busy, actively working in the three-dimensional world. I feel like these two are going to end up together. But there's a lot of restriction here, and it does feel like financial restriction. I can't figure it out. Soulmate energy with the Six of Cups. It does feel like financial restriction, and I don't know why that is, because usually the Emperor and the Empress are pretty well established. It's a mystery to me, kids. Let's see. And there's the Six of Pentacles again. The two of you feel the same way about one another, but there's a lot of suppression here. With this Moon card, Cancerian energy, there's something that keeps the two of you from coming together there. I have the Devil here, which can be addiction. It can be toxicity. It can be toxic relationships. It can be fear-based, especially with this Seven of Wands here that keeps you apart with that Five of Pentacles. And there's the Queen of Wands right there. That's what separated the two of you. There was some kind of, I don't know if it was one or the other of you was in another relationship. or if you just weren't being honest about your feelings. It's about to be a clarification with that Knight of Swords, and I have the High Priestess out there again for the second or third time. I guess twice, because we've only used 2 decks. This divine masculine energy thought they could juggle everything, and then they realized that they couldn't, because they realized that they had more feelings for this Empress than they could really manage. There it is. Oh, it's all coming clear now. They realized they had more feelings for this Empress than they could really manage. And this Emperor, whoever they were in some kind of a relationship, whether it was with another person, with some kind of an addiction of some sort, because that can be a relationship for sure, or some kind of business dealing where they couldn't separate themselves. And so they separated themselves from this divine feminine, but they didn't leave. They didn't physically leave. And so you two are still in each other's environments, trying to maintain some kind of a friendship here, but it's getting to be too much. The juggling can't be. I've got the Empress right under that again. This is something to do with a workplace. You see each other at work, one or the other of your works, or you work together. Something like that. Good heavens. I hate to even look. There's about to be a change. One or the other of you, oh boy, one or the other of you is moving forward in your lives very quickly, and is about to approach the other one again. Now, here's the deal. This Empress, whoever you are, it feels like you've already kind of moved on from this situation, and you really aren't interested. Holy smokes. Because you may be dealing with someone else right now as well. Oh my goodness, kids, this is lengthy. This is going to kind of turn your workplace upside down, if I'm being honest. One or the other of you may decide to change your place of employment. And it feels like you guys are going to split apart again. I'm so sorry. I'm just reading the cards for you, like what's coming out here. And this is kind of brutal. The Three of Swords is usually that, I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck, right? At one point it comes for us all. That is a breakup. It's painful, a painful ending. And I got the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's that on again, off again relationship. It's the Minor Arcana of the Death card. Very scorpionic energy. Kids, oh my gosh. You know, I love to read your cards for you, but sometimes it is rough. I don't know what you got going on out there, and I really don't know what you've got going on out there because I don't know you. I'm just reading these cards, but this seems like there's so much true love here. And I'm serious. This should have come together, but it didn't, because this Emperor, and that I think they're putting I think they're feeling really badly about themselves. Honestly, I just saw 23:44 on the counter, and on the clock across the room from me, I see 12:20 on the clock. I feel like whoever this Emperor is, they're feeling very badly about the fact that they have let this relationship go. And I'm not just saying that to make you feel better, you know, about whatever's happened here. I think they really feel badly about it because they see what they have lost out on. They knew as soon as they met this Empress that this was their person. This was the person they wanted to align with. And I don't think that there was anything wrong with this Empress or this Emperor at all, but there was something that kept them from committing fully. And this Empress is waiting for some kind of a commitment from this Emperor, but I don't think it's going to happen. I know. It's not the best of news. And the worst part is it seems like you share some kind of a friend group or a community group here. I got the Seven of Swords again. It feels like you guys are going to be apart for a while. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I don't even know if I can post this. I'm afraid it's going to bum you guys out so much. I'm bummed out because I want you guys to be together. I want you to be happy. I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be in love and everyone to just be like sharing it all the love. But this is not always the case. Everybody in this scenario has seen what they need to see, but for some reason, I don't know what this emperor has going on in their personal life, but they realize, and they can see it with this judgment card. It's been out here twice. They recognize that aligning with this empress means it's going to kind of blow up their life in some way. They're going to have to make some major changes. I'm not seeing like physical relocation. I'm seeing some kind of major change, and it has to do with this devil energy and this moon energy. I have Capricorn and Cancer energy here, which has something to do with addiction. It has something to do with suppressed emotions, and I don't know why that would be such an issue. I really don't know. However, it's there, and it's very clearly here. You know, I love to read with multiple decks so that I can see which cards repeat. And you have like pretty much everything is a repeat in this reading. It's pretty profound. So good on you for being so clear with your thoughts and your feelings. Whoever this empress is, I feel like you're just trying to do your best to keep up. Just try to keep up with life. I think this person, this emperor in the reverse, emperor energy really pulls at your heart. But I think you're very busy. I think you're very active in your life. And I don't think you're quite as bogged down in this as this emperor is about to be. I think this empress has already kind of processed this whole relationship. And there's something to you, if you're the feminine on this side, who is very intuitive. You may be a tarot card reader, like I said. You may have a channel of your own, or you may be a healer, a teacher, or someone who really is a caretaker with this high priestess energy. You may feel very separate from this situation, but you're still quite aware of it. And I think that this empress has been waiting on this emperor to come around and just show up. And this emperor, I think, is about to have some kind of a crazy tower moment. I think you guys have tried to be friends, but I think it's stacked up too much. Something's about to be explosive, become explosive, all right? Something's about to ignite here. And I don't know what it's going to be. And I really don't want to know. Let me just real quick, all right, let me grab this after tarot. I've got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Nicely done. I got the Devil again. Nicely done. And I have the Chariot. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Look at this. This is bananas. Okay, fair enough. That's all I really needed to know. So this Emperor, again, third time out, this divine masculine energy is going to address whatever this toxicity is with this devil energy that's come out 3 times. And I'm not going to search for the other card in here. But they're going to start looking at that very closely, and they're going to start making some very serious changes in their lives. Now, I have the Six of Swords is kind of the minor arcana of the Chariot. It can indicate physical relocation, but this Chariot card is like moving on emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. All right. So we're looking at someone who's ready to make a major change. They've seen what they need to see. They may actually, the Justice card can indicate legal matters. I'm just taking a little gander here. Sorry. This Justice energy is someone who may be filing legal paperwork in some way, whether that's divorce paperwork, whether it's like dissolving some kind of a contract. And with this 10 of Wands out here 3 times, it kind of feels like they're going to go through a time where they feel like they've lost it all, this divine masculine. And I feel like this divine masculine is going to start blowing up this divine feminine's phone or email account or something, however you guys communicate. There's going to be a lot of communication between the two of you. There's this part of this divine masculine that's really struggling to let go of their 3-dimensional life, and they're really struggling to make a choice about who they want to align with. There's the Lover's card again. It's the 3rd time out, of course. Boy, howdy. How does this ultimately work out? Let me just shuffle. You got the Page of Cups again. You guys are going to try to maintain a friendship. I've got the King of Cups there again, and I've got the Empress under that again. You guys are still trying to work together, or there's still some kind of workplace dynamic. There's still, like, and there's the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess again. Whoever the divine feminine is here in this scenario, I've got all these court cards again, and these are all repeats. Shoot. Whoever the divine feminine is in this scenario, you're very comfortable being on your own. You're very comfortable being single. You don't need a lot. You don't need anything from this person. Whoever the divine masculine is, but you know who they are. And you know you would love to align with them. And I think it would be beautiful and great if you guys did. I've got all these court cards in here that align perfectly. This divine masculine leans heavily on this divine feminine for support when they need it. And that this divine feminine knows it. Weeks. I don't know, kids. Good. Fair enough. Okay. The two of you, if this is your reading, and this is a big old pile, as you can see, the two of you, if this is your reading, you will end up committed to one another. You will end up together, and you will end up creating quite a life for the two of you together. I have the Hierophant, the Fool card, and this Ace of Pentacles here. It may take about another year. Let me look. Yes, it's actually this one. You may have to wait a little bit longer. And you may feel like all is lost. And I'm not trying to give somebody false hope here. I certainly would never, ever do that. But that's ultimately how this is going to go. You are going to end up together. All right. I'm going to cut you loose. I love you guys very much. That Ace of Pentacles it can sometimes indicate a year. It can also be an engagement ring. It can be a major commitment. It's really one of my favorite cards to get in any reading. I have the Fool card there, which indicates a brand new beginning. And that Hierophant card is actually a commitment. Okay. It's Taurus energy. It can be contractual. It can indicate a marriage. Okay. All right. I'm glad that I went ahead and pulled those cards, because I was a little bit worried about this, because it just seemed kind of like a hopeless situation. But don't be attached to any of this stuff. All right. First of all, it's a tarot card reading. If this is your reading, you'll know it. And if it isn't, that's okay too. There are lots of great readers out there. And maybe you just need to find a different reader. If this is your reading, just know that your person is your person no matter what. And you don't have to force it. You don't have to wait for it. You don't have to try at all. If it's your person, it's your person. End of story. It's pre-programmed into your destiny. Your soulmates are going to find you. Your divine counterpart is definitely going to find you. But this does feel like a lifetime where you're meant to come into union with this person. My tummy just got a little bit funny when I said that, and I really do feel like that for you. There is a significant, like all the zodiac signs are represented here, of course, but there is a significance to someone here who's highly intuitive, and the divine masculine on this other side is very financially affluent and also physically active. Just indicators. All right. I love you all. Bye.